Oh, man. What's our record now? 11-20. 11-20. 11-20. 10 games ago, I can't remember what our record was. 10 games ago, our record was 11-10. When was the last time the Houston Rockets won a basketball game? When was the last time? When we had Christian Wood. When was that? When was it? 10 games ago. When he went out at Memphis after twisting his ankle and spraining it. And since then, the Houston Rockets have lost 10 games in a row. 10 games. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10. 10. Right there. 10. This is I titled my video, so I'm not gonna ramble. I titled my video. That's the topic y'all are looking for right now. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about how to fix this dumpster fire of a team right now. Because that's what the Houston Rockets are. They're a dumpster fire. Without Christian Wood, they are a dumpster fire. Without a doubt, worst team in the league right now. Maybe not standings wise, but talent wise, yeah, worst team in the league. The motivation of our players right now is zip. Our leadership is garbage right now. John Wall, ever since saying, I think I'm the franchise player, which was basically when Christian Wood got hurt. Great leadership. You know, your team just lost 10 games in a row. Might not be all your fault, but you shouldn't have said that because then this happens. Victor Oladipo, still struggling. Don't know when we're going to get him going. He hasn't put up a huge game since his first game against Chicago. And I wanted to defend him. The first few games he was struggling with his threes and basically shooting all around. I wanted to defend him because, you know, he was still trying to ease into the Rockets environment. But no, he's used to it. He's just underperformed. And I understand for some of these games he's been hurt, but even now when he comes back, he's just what did he shoot tonight? What did he have? Oh my lord. Okay, he had 27 points. That's not bad. Okay. That's a good game. What I really want to talk about though, today is how we can fix the Houston Rockets problem. Because obviously John Wall's wrong. He's not the franchise player. Christian Wood is our franchise player because we can't win without Christian Wood on the court. He's our best player since getting rid of James Harden. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Nope, no doubt. They released DeMarcus Cousins. He's gone. I understand that you might be thinking, oh, well, the Rockets probably didn't even have a chance if Christian Wood played, if Christian Wood was healthy. Yeah, I'd agree with you there, but for any team, for even the most garbage team in the league, losing 10 games in a row, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. If you want to look at the Timberwolves, who are, I think, the worst team in the league, I don't think they've lost 10 games in a row this season. The Rockets have. This is unreal. It's terrible. It's awful. We play Memphis next, and then we play the Cavs again. Oh, I can't. Oh man, I just can't comprehend this. Sports Media Mark says trade Oladipo to the Knicks for Alfred Payton and Austin Rivers and a future second round pick. I don't want Austin Rivers back. If you can conjure up another trade that might involve Alfred Payton, then yeah, I'd agree with you, but I don't want Austin Rivers back. He obviously didn't want to be here, so I don't want to get him back. Plus, I don't even think, honestly, I'm not a huge Alfred Payton guy. Like, I don't see him ever do anything. So, and honestly, as bad as Oladipo has shot the ball, he still has worth. And I think people still kind of over exaggerate and say that he's not worth that much. Now, the pick that you brought up, Sports Media Mark, that's, I think, around his worth. But to be fair, yeah, I don't want Austin Rivers in a Knicks trade. If I wanted to trade Victor Oladipo to the Knicks, I would want Obi Toppin and okay, maybe Alfred Payton. Okay, I'll take that. Or maybe Mitchell Robinson. I would take him too. A trade to the oh man. I don't even want to talk about trade scenarios like where to trade Oladipo. I just want to talk about what we need to do. Now, yeah, I might talk about trading Oladipo, but it doesn't mean I'm going to say where to trade him. I'm just going to say trade him. Rockets are definitely going to be active at the deadline because I don't think Ralph Stone is having this junk that the Rockets are pulling right now. Quite honestly, I'd trade John Wall too. If you can get something if you can get rid of his contract, then yeah, get rid of him. His contract's big, and I'm sorry, he just I like John Wall. I like what he's done this season, but it's just not working out. We're 11-20. We're at the what are the Timberwolves? They're Timberwolves are creeping in on us. They're what? Okay, it doesn't even say. Whatever. It's ugh. So this is it's so terrible. It's so terrible, and I feel like I'm exaggerating, but I can't be exaggerating. I don't care if my team doesn't have a shot at the playoffs this season. I can understand that. What I can't understand is winning 6 games in a row and then immediately dropping 10. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. Our bench has underperformed. Our starters are not feeling up to it, obviously. PJ Tucker continues to prove that he can't play offense. He gets little to no points a game. Daniel House is overrated. He underperforms basically every game. I don't care how many threes he can hit. I don't care. He doesn't do jack squat besides that. Sports Media Mark says we will give you Peyton, Kevin Knox, and Theo Pinson for John Wall or Oladipo. I'm not familiar with Theo Pinson, but I don't even think Sports Media Mark. I don't think Kevin Knox is even in the league right now. Where is he playing? Because I asked about Kevin Knox a few months ago, and they said that he was away, and I haven't heard a lot about him. I don't know. If you want to trade Wall or Oladipo to the Knicks or wherever, that's fine. Just get a good deal out of it. You need to trade one of those guys. I don't care which it is, just trade one. Honestly, if I had to say, I'd probably prefer Wall to go because I think Oladipo can stay healthy, even though he's been injured a lot in the past. I think Wall is going to have a lot more problems when it comes to injury than Oladipo. And if Oladipo does get injured, it's only going to be for like a few games. But if Wall gets injured, he's had such bad problems in the past. I don't know. Yeah, definitely keep Christian Wood, and if you can in the future extend Christian Wood. We need to build a team around him. I've heard so many people bringing up Cade Cunningham, and I doubt the Rockets will get him, but that would be that would be nice. That would be nice to get a guy like Cade Cunningham. He's been the big talk of around the NCAA or NCAA, whatever you call it. Um, so yeah, I don't know a lot about him, but I just know that he's been a huge topic. So if the Rockets can get him, that'd be cool. Alfred Payton, Kevin Knox, and 2 future first-round picks for Wall and Oladipo. If we were going to give you Wall and Oladipo, we'd probably need like Julius Randle included. Sorry, but John Wall. Okay, I would prefer John. Okay, I'm going to phrase this a little bit differently. I would prefer John Wall to go, but I think he has more worth than Oladipo does. And I think that's mainly why I want him to go. I'd rather him go because he has more worth. And I think we can get more out of a deal than we can get for Oladipo. I'm completely with the Rockets on the fact that they don't want to trade Tucker for picks. They want to trade him for players. I'm totally with that because I think the Rockets don't want to play games right now. They want to get as many picks as they can. They've already got they got a haul of picks from the James Harden trade. And I really think that they can pull off something huge in the future if can they can get these picks, but they can also get young assets who are also experienced. So like I've heard stuff about if the Lakers want to trade for Tucker, maybe trade him for Taylor Horton Tucker. Which I'm sorry, I don't. Everyone seems to think Taylor Horton Tucker's like this young prodigy. I don't see it. Like everyone thought Alex Caruso is this young prodigy. He's a scrub. Yeah, he can shoot threes. Cool. He can dunk. He's a scrub. So is Taylor Horton Tucker. I don't care if they scored 20 on the Rockets one time. The Rockets have awful defense. Sorry, they do. I don't care how high their defense is ranked. If you lose 10 games in a row, there's something wrong with your defense and your offense. That's what I actually want to get into. The Rockets' offensive problems. Our three-point shooting is subpar. Our three-point shooting is abysmal. Our three-point shooting is the worst. It's bad. It's not the worst, but it's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh, really bad. I think the Rockets see themselves as a very good three-point shooting team because they may have been in the past. But no, We're not a good three-point shooting team anymore. Oladipo's obviously lost his touch from three the last few years. John Wall is slowly beginning to lose his touch from three. PJ Tucker has already lost his touch from three. And soon, basically everyone will lose their touch from three. This is why the Rockets keep losing these games, because they keep making these retarded offensive decisions. Let's dribble down to the 4-second mark on the shot clock and then take a 50-foot three and brick it terribly. These guys act like they're like Damian Lillard or they're like Joe Harris. They make every three. No, y'all are not a good three-point shooting team. There have been like a handful of games this season where y'all have shot sub 20% from three. Awful. No excuse. The fact that the Rockets have lost 10 games in a row without Christian Wood, not surprising to me. If it was with Christian Wood, I'd be in shock. I'd go into a state of shock. We lost again to the Raptors, who have, I guess, been heating up the last few weeks. But man, it's like you want to watch the Rockets game, but then you think, 10 games in a row they've lost. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch that. Because you're just thinking in your mind, they'll just lose again. They're going to keep on losing. The All-Star break is coming up. After the next few games, it'll be it's awful. It's terrible. Okay, so here's our upcoming schedule. We play the Grizzlies on Sunday. Cavs on Monday. On Wednesday, we play the Nets. I'm going to watch that game. It's going to suck to see James Harden back. It's going to stink. And then the All-Star break. And then we come back, and it's Kings, Jazz, Celtics, Hawks, Warriors. Not to mention the fact that most of these games we've lost have been to awful teams. We lost to the Cavs. Another dumpster fire of a team. They didn't even have Andre Drummond, and they blew us out. That's unbelievable. Although Andre Drummond's kind of becoming burnout, so I don't know. But if the Rockets finish as the worst team in the league, that's fine because they'd get a top 4 pick, probably. I just hope that we can come up big at the deadline. We can get some. They don't have to be superstars, but just some younger stars, or maybe even veteran stars who could help us next season and so forth. The Rockets have lost 10 games in a row. It's time to make a change, Raphael Stone. There's no more playing around. Steven Silas is underperforming as our coach, obviously. He's not motivating any of his players to go out and actually play the game of basketball, considering that we've lost 10 in a row. So yeah, we need to make some changes, some serious changes. I don't care who it is that we get. I want our scrubs gone. I want PJ Tucker gone. I want Daniel House gone. I want Ben McLemore gone. I want Eric Gordon gone. Now, truth be told about Eric Gordon, I've actually appreciated him this season more than any other season because this is the one season he's actually come through. And that means he's coming through because James Harden and Russell Westbrook are gone. And now it's his turn to finally show his face. Yes, he still makes stupid decisions and very bad times, but he's performed. He's put on his uniform this season, and I'm happy that he's done that. But that gives him worth, and that's what the Rockets need right now is guys with worth that they can trade for more worth. So, yeah. Nothing personal, just business. Working toward a championship here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I don't want to do anything too long today. I'm already 20 minutes, so thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to get on here. I needed to say something about this losing streak because it's awful, it's unacceptable, and it's very unprofessional. So that is going to do it for the stream. Once again, thanks for tuning in. If you did like the stream, hit the like button and subscribe. Trying to get to 60 by the end of February. I know that sounds cringy, but let's try to get to 60 by the end of February because I really appreciate it, guys. I'm not forcing you into it. I am. Don't worry. It's fun. But, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on the Rockets' 10-game losing streak. What changes do you think need to be made? Who needs to hang up the towel, and who needs to go elsewhere? So, once again, like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you later, Rockets fans, basketball fans, sports fans. Go Rockets. Bye, guys.